Hi everyone, welcome again to Bake Your Way Kitchen. On today's video we are going to be doing a chocolate pudding. Now this is the craziest, most quick recipe for dessert I can think of, and it's perfect for a chocolate emergency, and it's so versatile in many ways. I'm actually surprised I have not shown this to you sooner, because this is probably the recipe I turn to most often, and what's so great about it is that it's fantastic either warm for in the winter time or cold, chilled in the summer. And it's so super simple and it's scalable. You can double, triple this recipe, whatever you want. And it's so easy. And best of all, there's no baking. You just need a microwave. Or you can do this on the stove. And I'll have stove instructions at bakeyourway.com. What I've got here is half a teaspoon of espresso or coffee powder, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and 50 grams, which is 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I've also got about 40 grams of cocoa powder. You could even add a little bit more if you wanted an even bit more strong cocoa flavor. There we go. And I've got about 100 grams of granulated sugar. I actually usually add a little bit more than half a cup. I usually add about 110, 115 grams, so maybe about half a cup plus an additional tablespoon. And with a whisk, excuse me, you're just going to whisk these dry ingredients together. I've also got here 1 ounce, 28 grams, up to 40 grams, you could just get a bar of chocolate if you want, of a high quality dark chocolate, and 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. And these are optional, but they really bring out the flavor. Adding a little bit of chocolate, just richens it, and then the butter also richens it too, so you want to add it. And then I've got some vanilla. You just add about half to 1 teaspoon here. Plus I've got 2 cups of milk. Now, okay, 2 cups, I should say 1.5 cups of, I'm using 1% milk, and then I'm using half a cup of whipping cream, so a heavy cream. So in the end, it would be, if you have 2 cups of whole milk, you could just use 2 cups of whole milk. But if you're using a low-fat milk, what I would suggest is adding about 1.5 cups to 1 3/4 cups milk, and then either about half a cup or a quarter cup of a heavy cream. I usually do 1.5 cups of milk and then half a cup of cream. And the reason for that is because the cream is what really richens this. Cream can go a really long way. And then you just mix all the ingredients together until it's combined. And what we're going to do now is put this in the microwave. And again, this is a microwave safe bowl. Make sure you're using a microwave safe bowl. Nothing with gold around it if you have any, or no aluminum type bowls. It's got to be a glass bowl. If you're doing this on the stove, you can just do this in a saucepan. And what we're doing is this needs to go in a microwave for 4 minutes on high, and then you'll want to stir once, put it back in for an additional minute, stir again, and you're going to want to keep doing that until the pudding really thickens up. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So it went in for 4 minutes, I took it out, gave it a stir as you saw, and now you can see, take a look, it's like a pudding now. And it smells so good. And let me tell you, this was under 10 minutes that we made this. I swear to you, I do this recipe several times a month. I'm not gonna lie, because I need to have something sweet every day. As bad as that sounds. And this is like, if I'm super, super lazy, this is amazing, because it not only tastes incredible, I can immediately have my chocolate fix in under 10 minutes. So this is very hot right now. What I normally like to do is take the cover of, a stove cover, or a saucepan cover, sorry, I should say, and put it over the top, and I put it in the fridge. You don't want to put plastic wrap over something that's extremely hot, but I usually let it cool. But if it is middle winter, I will serve it warm like this. And oh my goodness, if you have whipped cream, or if you have time to whip up some whipped cream, you add some whipped cream to this on the top, my goodness, you are in chocolate heaven. It tastes so good. I can't even describe it to you. So I'm actually just going to take a taste right now. And you saw, this takes no time to make, and it tastes so good. And you can mix this up. Like you can leave, if you don't have butter, you can leave it out. If you don't have whipped cream, you can leave that out and just use all milk. But I use a little bit of cream, I use a little bit of butter, I add a little bit of chocolate, I add a little bit of espresso because it just brings it to the next level. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm really going to make sure that it's cooled off. I don't want to burn my tongue. Wow. Not too sweet. Perfect. It's a perfect, oh man. It just tastes so creamy. That chocolate flavor really comes through with the espresso and that added a little bit of chocolate. You serve this with some whipped cream on the top, it's out of this world. I honestly can't even stress to you. It's so good. And wow, I can't believe it's taken me this long to share this with you because I do this recipe all the time. It's like my go-to recipe. If I have people over, it works just as well. And you can double, triple this recipe if you've got tons of people. This is the quickest dessert you can make, and I guarantee you it's excellent comfort food. Anyone will like it. You can't go wrong with chocolate pudding. This is foolproof, in the microwave, no need for a stove, no need for an oven. I hope you give this a try. It's delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit bakeyourway.com for more, and I'll see you next time.